Hello. Welcome back. Rechelle Mackay here. Welcome back to my channel. I've got some exciting news for you this week. I am going to be changing the way I do things. I am going to be changing up our weekly tarot reading. So what I've decided to do, and I thought I'd just give you a little bit of something for you to feel inspired about, and the way I'm going to be changing the channel up. So the weekly tarot reading is still going to be happening every single week. But I decided that I'm going to go back to the way I've done in the beginning, which is talking about the energy as a collective and as people that are following my channel and are in tune with me and what I'm sharing with you and how I'm helping you. So I'm going to do just a tarot reading every week where it's not pick a card. But then once a month, which will come out this week, I'm going to do a pick a card reading. And the pick a card reading will be basically, I'm thinking I'm going to do like 5 cards where you get to choose from 5 cards of the month. You can choose 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever you want to choose. You really need to not choose them all. You need to just choose a couple of them. And that way the energy for picking a card is more for a collective of the month instead of just the week. Because what I've found is that a few of you, I feel like when I'm reading this weekly reading that there's more to it than just the week. So I thought that a monthly reading for pick a card would be much more better for you, that I'm tapping into the energy and I can give you more. I can tap into it more with each different card that we work with. And then on the weekly reading, it's more about, the positive vibes, what's happening right now. And I'm actually thinking about also too giving you like a meditation or tapping, but I really want to know what one you'd love. So adding that more value into you every single week instead of just giving you a pick a card. So I think a pick a card for the monthly. So I'm babbling on a little bit here. And then every week I'll just do a tarot reading for the energy as a collective for all of us. So that's where I'm going. So that's the exciting news that's going to be happening for the channel. And yeah, I've been feeling into it for quite a few weeks, and I feel like this is the new direction of where I'm wanting to head for my viewers. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling I want to do. So I am not going to let you choose a card today. So I'm going to just show you the cards I got for this week. So I chose an oracle card and I chose a tarot card. Because as you know, if you watch my channel and if you're new here, I do love oracle as much as I love tarot. I've always found that oracle has been really connected to me. And yeah, I just love it because there's so many amazing women out there that are creating beautiful decks, and oracles just speak a tune with me depending on the person that created the deck. And then of course tarot's been around for Donkey Kongs, hasn't it? It's been around for around for a long time. So the 2 decks I'm using, one of my favorites is the Wisdom of Oracle by Colette Reed Baron, and the beautiful Inner Hue Lauren. That's right. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, and the deck is called Lumina. Lumina? Is that how you pronounce it? Tarot. And again, I've used this deck many of times before. Amazing she is. So I am going to basically feel into this, and I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. All right. So it's really interesting. Now, I've chose 2 different cards, right, from 2 separate decks, 2 separate people. And I kid you not, both these cards are pretty much saying the same thing. The card that I got from the Oracle deck is called Message in a Bottle. And the other card I got is Maiden of Pentacles, right? Now, Maiden of Pentacles, and I'm looking at my notes, and I'm looking back and forth over to you, is a new job, right? The Maiden of Pentacles. Change at work. A student, so meaning you need to study. There's something you need to study. There's something you need to do. And news about money or family. Now, what I mean by that is there's going to be good news. There's going to be a really good thing that you've been waiting for quite some time, and something's going to come about that's just going to be like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for fucking this answer. And the answer is finally going to come. It's going to happen. And I feel like it's going to be great news. And if it's news that you ain't prepared for, it's still going to help you for that next part of your life. So even though it may not feel like it's the right decision right now, believe me, this is going to be the best news for you this week. And the message in the bottle there's a message coming for you. Can you believe that? So it's basically the same message as the Maiden of Pentacles, well, the Page of Pentacles, if that's what you want to call it. But in Lauren's tarot, she calls it the Maiden of Pentacles, but it really is the Page of Pentacles. Now, one of the messages here from the Messenger Bolt says communication, right? You're going to get a sign pointing the way to your highest good. So what I want to say to you is, if you ain't confident with signs, signs can happen through words, signs can happen through things, like things can just pop up and you'll be like, oh my God, that was really weird. What was that sign? So you're going to start to see signs this week, and the signs would be the message for you. So take notice of the words, take notice of where the signs are coming from, right? Look it up. Go to Google. Good old Google will give you things. Or just, if you know how to tap into yourself, ask yourself, what is this message? What is it trying to tell me this week? Right? Because you're going to get a message, and the message may not just be a clear, straight out, point blank message. It might come through a sign. Because sometimes we want the black and white message. We want it to be so clear, but it don't always come out so clear. So I want to say to you, signs are messages too. So when you get those messages, take notice, because messages can come through in funny little ways, right? And you'll hear that and you'll go, oh my God, yeah, that I just heard that message. Trust that little sign that you get. What else have we got here? The one thing that I did get around the Page of the Pentacles is I looked it up on the Pentacles for the reading for spirituality. And for you, I want to say to you, take the leap with the news in learning something new and growing for yourself. So it's almost like you're here now and you want to get to there, but you need to do something to get to that place. And you've been procrastinating about that. So it's almost like, remember I said to you at the beginning of this reading, is there's either a new job, right, or you need to study. So what I want to say to you is make that decision, right? You've got that sign from me today. Make that decision, whatever it is that you need to study, you need to do to take that next step in your life. Contact them. Find out how much it is. Find out when that next course enrolls. Do the study. I know you know what I'm saying. So it's time. This is a sign for you to say to you, it's time to do that other thing, because this is your purpose in life. But it may not happen straight away. It may take years to get there, or a year to get there, wherever it is that you want to go to. But this is coming to you to a sign to say to you that it's time, right? It might be a new house. Take the gamble. Say yes, or take the gamble. Take the risk. Take the risk, because this is a freaking amazing opportunity for you. Even though it may seem scary, a lot of money, there's great news around this decision. New job, new house, or study. And the message in the bottle, so communicate it. Make sure you communicate it to the ones around you too as well. That's what I got just then as well. So communicating around you, because things are going to have to adjust. Things are going to have to change in your personal life. That's fine. They're going to want you to grow, right? The ones that want you to grow and follow your purpose in life are going to be there for you. They're going to hold you in that, right? So yeah, how amazing is that? So I'm just going to read a little bit more about the Oracle card for you. What do we got here? So, yeah, and here we go again. So the prosperity message of the message in the bottle card says, you are on target, right, with your purpose and your passion. So if it can't happen like that, or there's a new job or a new opportunity, you have to study, because this thing that's going on inside you that you've been questioning about, it's time. Seriously, this message is time. And I think I got this card a few weeks ago. So if you watched this a few weeks ago and you chose that card in a pick a card, this message is for you. And then it says, you are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call and a new opportunity or a message from an old friend or a business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and desires. Spirit has been listening to you. So when Spirit's been listening to you, he's been listening to everything that you want to do, all those little things inside you that have been building up, but you've been scared to take that risk. They've come forward to you now for you to make those decisions. So, and I want to just say to you, it is scary when we make new decisions, isn't it? It really is. But know that being uncomfortable is okay. We can be uncomfortable before we make decisions. And I always say, if it's uncomfortable, it's usually time for you to take that step. Because all of us love to stay comfortable. All of us like to not we don't like to, well, I'm not one of those, sorry, I'll say this or rephrase that. Some of us, most of us, are very scared of change. We get worried about change. And I'm not saying that we aren't all scared or we don't like change, but a lot of us, some of us, like to make that jump more than others, right? But for you, what I want to say to you this week is taking a risk and being uncomfortable is usually the best indicator for you in what you need to do for your purpose, for your passion, what you're passionate about. And staying in that comfortable position in life ain't always the answer. In actual fact, we don't grow from that, right? And then we're always searching and looking for that other thing that's going to satisfy us. I'll give you a little personal, a personal thing in my own personal life. When I was changing from my career in fully from hairdressing, having a hairdressing business, into the online world and being a life coach, I myself was so scared. I was going through financial hardship and stuff with my business, but on the other aspect of it, I was so scared, and I fought for years and years and years and years in a position that I wasn't happy in for a very, very long time, probably a good 5 years before I even made the decision. But then what happened was the universe made that decision for me. I basically was in so much financial hardship that then it was done for me. I had no other choice but to move on and change it. And so my point in sharing that with you is sometimes if we don't make that jump or make that decision and get uncomfortable, that life will just do it for us when we're not ready. And they're the fucking tougher ones, because when we go through those type of circumstances or those experiences, they're tougher, because it's almost like life says, okay, well, you're not going to jump. Well, I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to help you to do it. Whereas when you're hearing those signs, like I was hearing signs for years and years and years, make the change. It's time to change. You've had enough. This is not for you anymore. This doesn't light you up anymore. And it weren't about hairdressing, right? And it's not about me sharing that bit with you. It's more along the lines of sharing with you that sometimes it ain't always that you ain't still destined to do that particular thing. It's just that it's not filling all your needs anymore. And that's okay, right? That's okay if things ain't filling our needs anymore. But we need to trust and listen to ourselves. And I always keep coming back to that. Listen to what your heart is telling you. Your gut is telling you, right? When you are struggling every day, that is giving you the answer. It is. Every day I would always try and mask what was going through me, be stressed, be overwhelmed all the time, complaining all the time, changing things all the time, ridiculous changing things all the time because I wasn't happy. So I had to do those things to make myself happy within my job, right? So you'll know what I'm saying when I'm saying this to you. When we've got these things going on, we desire more, or we want more, or we know it's not destined for us, things around us don't feel the same anymore. Yeah? Or we stay in a job that we're unhappy with because we're getting paid. There's so many jobs out there that can fulfill us and give us what we need. Or you work for yourself and you can get what you want, be your own boss. But that's not my reason for sharing with you. My reason for sharing with you is risk. Take the risk. Go with the idea. Stop procrastinating and trust yourself. This is a message for you. It's a great time. You're going to get good news anyway. So if you've either been applying for a job, something is going to come about to you this week that's going to help you to go, oh my God, that is the sign. And like I said to you, if it ain't in news and you don't get a message or a letter or someone says something to you, well, then you're going to get signs. So please just trust those signs, because this has come to you for a reason. I always say that if you're here watching this to now, and this has turned into a 10-minute weekly tarot reading, it's for you. Right? There's no coincidences. They're for people that aren't open. You're open, and that's why you're here watching this message. You're open. If you weren't open, you wouldn't have watched it this far, right? So listen in, tune in, right? Trust yourself and take those risks. It might just be one little small risk, but take that one risk. Something magical can happen from just taking that one little risk. Okay, so that's the tarot reading. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you this too as well. This amazing little message from the universe for you through Gabby Bernstein, who I absolutely love. So I've been talking a lot about law of attraction, and I'm going to be doing a lot of videos around law of attraction, which I absolutely love. It's helped me a lot in my own life to manifest the things that I love and have in my own world. So I'm going to share this with you, this little message. So here we go. Here's the message, right? So everyone knows law of attraction, right, is all about what we put out, we get back, right? And our thoughts become things. What we say, we get. Now, I'm not saying that we can't control our mind. The biggest, and I want to share this with you, actually. I'll quickly just say this to you. Jay Shetty, have you heard of him? And he's not, The Secret, you know, the video, the DVD, The Secret. If you've watched that video, you'll know exactly what I'm saying, right? So our mind is our biggest thing that we've basically not got to control, but we've got to have power over, right? We can use our heart and we can use our gut, but our mind, or ego, if you want to call it ego, or our mind is always the hardest thing to conquer, right? Because that can control everything. That can convince us out of our heart, and that can convince us out of our gut. Literally. You know what I'm saying, right? You know how your mind goes, oh no, that's not right. I don't feel right about that. So it'll try and be logic with you when you've got this heart thing going on or the gut thing going on. So law of attraction is what we say and what we think become things. True story. We manifest by the way we see and feel things. So if you feel a certain way, right, and you know you wake up in the day and you feel like shit, and then everything else just goes to shit. That's because of the way you're feeling. So what we need to do when we're in that state, we need to shift our state. We need to dance. We need to listen to music. We need to get out. We need to go for a walk. We need to go in the nature. We need to shift what's going on because it's in our head, right? So you say, oh my God, everything just went bad today. Everything just went shit. That's because you told yourself. You told yourself. Law of attraction will give us what we say. Yeah? So we manifest on that deeper level. We manifest from a level of how we feel and how we think is what we get. So this amazing deck is called Miracles Now by Gabby Bernstein, right? And the card, I'm going to pull one of these every single week for you, actually. And the card that I got, beautiful card by Gabby Bernstein says, by spreading loving energy, I attract more love. So the more beautiful energy that we give, the more beautiful energy we receive. And the more we judge, the more we don't give the love, the more that comes back, right? So by spreading more loving energy, more positivity, and I'm not saying we don't have to be like this all the time, because I always feel like I need to say that to you. It's quite interesting. Yes, we're human, and yes, we ain't always like that. But overall, excuse me, that was interesting. Most of the time, you want to feel as positive as you can be, right? We need to be positive regardless of the circumstances, whatever's going on around us, because we are living in a human body. We're a spiritual being living in a human body, and we need to be connected to ourselves. So for our highest good, we need to be as positive as we can. And law of attraction and manifesting all comes from love. Everything comes from love. Every single part of us. So spreading that loving energy, spreading that light the most you can every single day will only just bring that so much back to you. And it's really weird. I'm going to do a lot more stuff around this. It's really weird. A lot for me personally has been happening around this, where I've felt like whenever I hear myself think shit or say crap, stuff that's just yucky stuff and it's not high vibration, I correct myself, get myself out of it. No, that's not true. I go, no, that's not true. Clear, cut, delete. Right? It's almost like you got to cut that energy off because it doesn't serve you. If you know it doesn't serve, I'm not saying these thoughts don't come to your mind. I'm not saying that these things don't happen in your life, circumstances don't happen in your life where it is negative or it is hard or it is challenging. We all go through it, every single one of us. But it's your power and yourself that's going to hold you in all of that. No one else can change how you look at life and how you see life except you. No one. So we're in control of how we live our life. We're in control of how we see life, view life, and live life. We are the person that gets to choose how we react to life, and it's up to us. 1,000,000%. So manifesting and law of attraction comes from us. We attract who we are. We manifest from this. We manifest from inside of us. Things don't just drop out of the sky. Unicorns just don't drop out of the sky and then we start manifesting. We manifest from you. Your vibration, your energy is how you manifest. That's how we do it. So I hope you've loved this week's reading because I've freaking loved bringing it to you. I feel like I had a complete different vibration this week. Now, I want to share with you a couple little things. So if you don't know, I do one-on-one readings. So I do private readings and I do coaching sessions as well. I've got a coaching package and I've got one-on-one coaching. I do have spots available in June. If you are interested, all you need to do is go on my website and click on the, you can either book a reading, like one-off, or you can book a clarity call with me for a coaching session to see what it is that you want help with or work through. And yeah, book one with me. So I've got them all open. My books are open for June. Also, too, don't forget, as I always say, subscribe to my channel because then you'll get notified in your on your phone or on your devices or on your laptop when new videos come out. As I said, there's lots of new exciting things coming. I'm going to do a pick a card reading for the whole month, and I think that would really vibrate different for you as a whole. Like you'll have the whole month, and I just feel like I'll be able to really tap into it a lot more in depth for you instead of just doing a weekly one. I feel like I can really make that a much more value for you if I do it this way. So I'm going to try it anyway and see how it goes for a good 3 months and see what feedback I get and if it helps you or not. Yeah, so hit the subscribe button, and if you tap the little bell too as well, that'll give you a notification. What else? And once again, thank you so much for watching my channel. I've really loved doing these weekly tarot readings. I hope you love the new little vibe this week. I have really enjoyed doing it. It's quite interesting. I've just want to share with you, I've got this little fear going on today. I don't know what that means, but maybe I'm taking a bigger risk in doing this, but it's really weird. Like I've done the reading for you, but then I've got this little fuzzy, like I'm nervy, and I've been doing these now since the beginning of February, but I just, yeah, feel a little bit of like nerves. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I don't know if that, yeah. So maybe you're a bit nervous too as well, but it's okay. Everything's okay. I just want to say that to you. And I'm going to send you some love right now. Just some love your way. And just, if you just want to close your eyes now and just allow me to send you love and positive vibes and really just help you to trust and help you to believe in yourself. And just allow yourself just to tap into your own breath and hear your own breath and feel your own breath and just accept the love I'm sending you. And I just felt a really, really strong connection with my throat chakra to you. So that means express yourself. Say what you feel and ask for what you want. Because the universe has your back. So thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope you've loved today. That was really beautiful what just happened then for you. Thank you. Bye.